AJ,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
I see you with you got the do-rag on.
Y'all got the do-rag on.
No shape up
Hair.
lately.
No shaper.
I appreciate the, self quarantine and all that. This is my
Oh, yeah.
first time doing my hair and actually putting on,
Little makeup.
trying to look like how I used to be, a shell of myself.
I got you. I got you.
I'm gonna just kick it off with how are you? Because that's a totally different type of question now. With
hmm
everything that's been going on, it's like 4 months into 2020. Feels like 40 years we've been here. With everything that's going on, how are you, mentally and physically managing through all this?
Um, at first I was kind of scared, to be honest. I didn't really know like what was going on, and I did my little research and honestly, it was just one. I really wanted to be at home with my parents. I was like, I need to go home. But I stuck it out. But it's not too bad. I'm handling it every day. So I mean, whenever I decide to go out, make sure I have gloves on and stuff. So make sure I wash my hands a lot.
Last month, there were some horrible tornadoes in
Mhm.
Tennessee. I don't know if that impacted you, but I do know the team was out there helping in the community. What did you, witness on the front lines in the aftermath of that?
To be honest, the tornado almost really hit my house. It was like I want to say like a block over. If it took a right turn, it could have hit my house. So uh, it knocked my water out, my lights out. So it took a while to get back out. But I was in the process of moving, so I was fortunate to have another place to go. But we was out there. We was trying to help as much as we can. Just try to just show the people we out here. We just like you, man. We go through things just like you, and want to let everybody know we were here for 'em.
Yeah, everybody can relate. We're all people. Everybody says adversity reveals who you are, whether
Mhm.
it's football, whether it's life. What would you say with everything that's been going on? What has this time maybe revealed to you about yourself?
Um, this time, it reveals a person. Definitely going through adversity. You question yourself, how long I'm gonna go through this, or why me, or. But I always like to say, it's better days ahead. It don't last forever. Tough times make tough people. So
Indeed, this too shall pass.
exactly.
So, how have you been able to train and stay on your regimen, not having access to the facilities like you want, and things just being so different right now?
That has been tough. I had a nice little setup, but now they kicked me out. So really had to find a vacant field that is just to work out at. With the weather going on, never knowing if it's gonna rain or not. I still got to get my work in somehow. So some days it may be muddy, some days it may be rain. I know I got to get my workout in that day. So and then my trainer, he brings the weights out there to the field. So I'm out there in the open field lifting weights. So I'm just trying to find a way, just trying to stay at it. So.
What comes to mind when you look back on your college career at Ole Miss, where you were the all-time leading receiver? I got to point out your props. But you had the most 100-yard receiving games in school history, 2,984 yards, if I remember right. What comes to mind as far as some of the milestones that you were able to accomplish and that still stands, and the legacy you left behind?
um, a lot of hard work, a lot of adversity. Going through things year after year, and just persevering through all those things, and just continue just to working hard, put my head down and working hard. Some of the milestones I have still at Ole Miss, I know they're going to be broken real soon. Just some of the players behind. So yeah,
So we got to keep an eye on Ole Miss and that
yeah,
talent,
we
that
got to,
pipeline coming through.
got to.
So this time last year, though, you were preparing for the NFL draft.
hmm
What do you remember about, just the anxiety going into it, thinking about, all the unexpected things that come with going to the next level? What was that like for you this time of year?
Um, I was very stressed during this time. Uh, Trying to stay off social media because everybody's saying you're gonna go here, you're gonna go there. Nobody really knows. But just being anxious and just trying to really get my feet wet, just to show myself that I belong in the NFL. A lot of guys now are gonna be like thinking that their mind's gonna be going everywhere. They don't know where they're gonna go. Their life is about to change. They're about to go to a whole nother city they don't even know. So it's definitely a curveball.
For sure. Before I get to your sensational rookie season, I was surprised to find out that football wasn't even your first love. Baseball was your first love. You had a 360 batting average. They didn't even want to pitch to you. They would pitch around you. And you were the second player to play in the Under Armour All-American football and baseball games. And, wait, because that's not even it. You were drafted by the San Diego Padres in 2016. So you could have gone to the major leagues instead of going to the NFL. What made you choose football?
Just the love of the game. I fell in love with football high school. Started with playing my sophomore year of high school. I stopped after like Pee Wee. I tried it again in middle school, but it just didn't work out. But I fell in love with it after. Like it was really because like all my friends like they grew faster than I was, and I was still short, and I was like, I'm not about to go out there. So hit a little growth spurt, got a little bigger, and I just went for it, and I fell in love with it, and I never looked back ever since. So, but I definitely chose football over baseball because it's just something to do every play. It just baseball is just so nonchalant. You just chill. Even the workouts are chill. It's a lot of band work. I don't want to do that.
It's easier on your body, though.
Yeah, it is. It is over a period of time. I'm young and I want to get out and experience. I'm like, I want to play football in the thousands of fans. So who wouldn't want to do that? Who wouldn't want to score a touchdown? So yeah.
I feel it. Who's your favorite MLB team, though?
It's crazy. Growing up, I never even watched baseball. But I used to like the Yankees, but never even watched baseball though.
Okay, I'm gonna let that slide. But going back to the draft, when I saw your draft video from last year, a familiar face people may have noticed or may not be aware of was Jalen Hurts. Obviously, a lot of eyes are on him. His story is just amazing. It's made for TV. It could be a movie about perseverance, redemption, all of that, right? What is your friendship like? What can you tell us that doesn't meet the eye?
Everything you see, everything you see him from social media that he puts out is definitely him. He's that person. He has a great character. He's my brother. I love him. I wish him the best, but wherever he lands, he's gonna leave his mark. He's a great leader. And his story is just remarkable. To be honest, I learned some things from him. Just handling the certain situations and how he handled it. Me looking back, I don't think I would have handled it like that. To be honest, just
to be very honest. Classy.
Yeah, just to show no emotion all the time on certain moments that he needed to. That shows the type of person he is and show how he was raised. He has really good parents. So I don't know. I mean, it's just certain people that you look at and you just like, oh, he has it. He has great character. He has an it factor. So
faith is something that Jalen is very vocal about, as are you. What can you say about your faith sustaining you through maybe the ups and downs of football, through the ups and downs of life? What makes faith so important to you?
It's real big, to be honest. It's real big. With everything I do, I know certain things going to happen throughout the year. Speaking on football, some type of adversity is going to happen. Like, I know it's going to happen. So that goes on my faith and me persevering through everything. And football here helped me with life because certain things going to happen and it's just going to be a curveball. Life happens to everybody. And you just got to keep going. You just got to try to deal with it. But back on football, there's something that's going to happen. It may be an injury or maybe a certain situation. Or things may not be going your way. And to be honest, it had happened to me like every year. And I know people don't know about it, but like I know I got to get through it. It's just another one after another one. And I know like it's going to be better at the end.
Again, going back to your draft experience, you're sitting there waiting for a phone call, waiting, and you get passed over in the first round. And I read where you and DK, who is your little brother, kind of, we're going to talk about that relationship too.
Little big brother.
Right, big brother. How you and DK were on the phone all night because both of you all actually didn't get taken in the first round. What do you, remember about that and how you felt during that time?
Soon as I didn't get drafted after they picked N'Keal Harry because I thought I was going to the Patriots. Uh, I left immediately. My family was looking for me. Only person that knew where I was my cousin. Went back home. I locked myself in the closet. I cried for hours. I was just like, it humbled me so bad. It humbled me, and I really needed that. And I'm talking to DK on the phone, and we just sit on the phone talking to each other, just crying our eyes out. I'm like, this can't be what it is. Like we worked so hard for this. This is what we talked about over and over again, and it didn't happen. Like I said, it goes back on our faith and what we believe in. And so after all that, the next day we both were selected. We talked to each other. We said we're gonna leave a mark, and we had a really good rookie year. So
That's an understatement. We're gonna touch on that in a minute. But when you finally got the phone call from the Titans, how was that?
I just wanted to prove them right. I wanted to thank them for taking a chance on me. Small kid
51st pick. I gotta point that out. 51st pick, second round. Yes.
Small kid from Starkville, Mississippi. Not even from Starkville. I'm on the outside of Starkville. Like nobody even knows. It's not even on the map. So it's like a little small, little area, little community. But just thinking about where I come from and what all I had to do to get where I'm at today, it was very humbling and it was definitely a big blessing.
Talk about you and DK and how far y'all go back and the relationship you've been able to hold on to throughout. You mentioned the ups and downs with the draft and even through your first rookie season.
All the way back from high school, I don't even think we liked each other in high school, to be honest. Because we played against each other twice. We played against each other every year. And he was the big-time receiver, and I was too. So it was like 1 and 2 in the state, and it was just we connected when we got to Ole Miss, and ever since then we never looked back. We became brothers the day we got there, and we never looked back. We looked out for each other. We lived together. Definitely, I know I can count on him whenever I need something, and vice versa.
Now, before I move on from the draft, is there anyone else that you're keying in on, like Cam Akers, any other young guys?
Definitely room for Cam Akers. Mississippi product, crazy. I tweeted something the other day. Like Cam Akers jumped over me in high school. Like best running back I have seen in Mississippi like in a while. He's definitely a sleeper. Like give him a chance. He's gonna show you.
So let's talk about your sensational rookie season because you over there being modest. So you led all rookies in receiving yards. You had 52 catches, 1,051 yards, eight catching touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, right, in the regular season.
Yep.
You blew the record books. People haven't put up numbers. Guys haven't put up numbers like that in over 20 years since 1998 with Randy Moss. So you're in elite company. You're just sitting there like, yeah, like that wasn't good enough for you. You feel like you could do better.
Most definitely, 1,000 yards. To be honest, that just to let you know that okay, I'm halfway there. To be honest, that's not even the bar. To be honest, I would never set the bar there. So when I got it, I expected so much more out of myself. Because looking back at Ole Miss, like 1,000 yards, I knew I was gonna get 1,000 yards. So
you just
I try to stay humble about it, but definitely I got higher goals, and I set the bar high. Even though I fall, maybe I find myself in the middle somewhere.
It's something about playing around or surrounding yourself with greatness, and you get to play alongside one of the greatest in the game, and Derrick Henry. What can you say about maybe the intangibles behind the scenes that make him so unstoppable?
Definitely what he does in the weight room. Sometimes I don't even like to work out next to him because he always screaming and stuff. Like he letting everybody know he lifting heavyweight. Like he one of those guys in the weight room. He making all these type of noises and stuff, but he definitely getting it in every day. So his work ethic, what he got today, what he got this past year, it just shows just a credit of what he does every day, how hard he works and where his mind at.
I find that hard to believe you're intimidated in the weight room with that pick that you and DK had last year. Get out of here. Get out of here. It's a viral picture.
Yeah, just like DK. That's another guy like I used to try to compete with DK in the weight room. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. So I'm not trying to do that anymore. I'm not trying to get any bigger. So I'm just trying to maintain, so.
I first met you week 4 when you scored your first couple touchdowns against the Falcons, and you got to play against Julio, who I know is one of your favorite receivers in the game. What is it about his game that you've loved over the years, that you've studied, that makes him so special?
When you talk about a guy that can do everything, that's the guy. He can do everything. Um, they're scared of his speed. They're scared of his power. He can run any route like a smaller guy. He get in and out. He breaks. So I watch a lot of guys, but mainly that's the guy I really watch over and over again because that's where I try to model my game like. But I'm definitely still trying to be myself, but definitely just since I'm a bigger guy, I know what it looks like. So I'll be a fool not to even watch him or try to steal stuff from him.
You also had to navigate playing with 2 different quarterbacks over the course of one season with Marcus Mariota, Ryan Tannehill. What was that like on a professional and a personal level?
Professional level, you just got to get it done. You know, put your feelings out the way. I got to make it happen. I got to make it work. Personal level, of course, I felt like it was my fault. I felt like part of it was my fault that he had got benched because what could I did to help him out? It's not all on him, but that's another guy who has great character who's gonna take the blame for everything. So like he took the blame all the time. He never pointed fingers. So but back on with me, I knew I should have got open faster, or I took the blame. I took it upon myself to correct things for myself and to just clean up what I had to do.
That's crazy that you put that burden on yourself, though.
Yeah. That's why I honestly. And then he's a great person. He's a great person too, and it kind of hit hard.
Well, something I saw you post on Twitter resonated with me personally, so I wrote it down. I'm gonna, put it into my life. You said the natural thing is to revert back, keep being uncomfortable because it's going to take you places comfort never would. I just thought that was like I needed to hear that. Even though I'm stumbling over it reading it right now, I think other people could use that in their respective lives. Where'd you get that from?
I listen to a lot of people just talk. I listen to a lot of interviews, a lot of it could be rappers, professional athletes, anything. Just listen to them talk and just try to steal something. Just see how they think. But I just I think that came from my diet, to be honest.
Your
Because
diet?
yes, because
Are you vegan? Because I know a lot of vegans are on the Titans.
no, but I be trying to clean up how I eating and stuff. I love food. I eat. I'm Southern, so I like to eat whatever. So
you had this moment of enlightenment thinking about some ribs or something?
thinking about food, I'm telling you, because I work hard. That's not a problem. But it's just me being uncomfortable is gonna take me places that comfort would never. So it's real easy for me to go grab me some chips or something or do something, eat some snacks or something. So it definitely was about food.
That's hilarious. I'll close it out with anything else you want to say to Titans fans that are in this chat right now and looking out for from you and the rest of the team this season.
Titan fans, I just want you to know during this quarantine, I'm definitely working hard. Come back even harder. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for everything y'all do. Stay home, stay safe, stay clean, wash your hands, and we will be back soon. We will be back. Trust.
AJ, I appreciate you for holding it down, for all the AJs in the world.
Oh, yeah.
It's always greatness that follows when you have an AJ name. So wish you nothing but the best this season. Hopefully our paths cross again.
All right. Thank you.